got stage fright. I'm not sure if we're allowed pets in our flat. Hallo, ich bin Lydia. Good morning and welcome to the first Berlin vlog. I am so excited to get back into weekly vlogging and to show you everything that we get up to. It's currently Thursday. We arrived on Tuesday, but not gonna lie, we haven't really done a lot yet. We haven't even unpacked properly. That is the main job on today's to-do list, but we've both just been catching up on some stuff since we arrived. I spent the whole day yesterday editing the moving vlog, so today kind of feels like the first proper day that we're here. This morning I went for a run around our new neighbourhood, so got to see the area in which we're living, and then our plans for the rest of the day are to pick up our bikes. We're both going to rent bikes from Swapfiets while we're here. Swapfiets is also the company that I rented my bike from in Copenhagen, and I loved cycling when I was in Copenhagen. I just feel like it adds to the experience so much, and Berlin is also a bit of a cycling city, so we're going to pick those up at 1:30ish. It's currently 11:30, so I've got a bit of time before then in which I'm going to start unpacking. Then at 4 o'clock this afternoon I've got my second German lesson. This one is a vocab lesson, so I'm quite excited for that because it's all about how to introduce yourself and greet people and basic small talk essentially at the start of a conversation. This is the current packing situation. We've just got all of our suitcases in the middle of the floor, and my small grey one is also in the bedroom, so need to get everything out of these and into a home in the flat.
It's hard to stay real in a world full of fakes. It's hard to find truth when the liars are great. I'm trying my best to stay out of your way. Oh well, oh well. You talk a big talk but got nothing to say. You hold your head high but your morals to fade. I know you feel cool but your bubble will break. Oh well, oh well. You can walk into a room, and every fool will try to be like you. But I'm not gonna sell my soul just to be someone you wanna know. Who you like is out of my control. I'm okay being me.
Hallo, ich bin Lydia. Ich komme aus England und ich lebe Berlin. Liebe in Berlin. Does anyone else's hair just look awful after they've gone for a run? I literally washed it yesterday and now this is the state of it. How do you integrate the hair washing into a running routine? Anyway, good morning. It is Friday today. I have just spent a few hours doing a bit of admin, a few emails, doing some editing. I've also been trying to find a yoga studio or a Pilates studio, but it's proving a bit harder than I thought it was gonna be because I'm trying to find somewhere that does English classes, at least initially, and there's not as many as I thought there would be, or I'm just struggling to find them. So if you know anywhere, please let me know. On another note, I kind of wanted to do a little update about my headspace and how I'm feeling, because obviously in the moving vlog, I shared that I was feeling quite overwhelmed and I was finding the whole situation quite stressful and daunting. And I think it's a really important topic to be discussed openly, because I think throughout our lives, we find ourselves in those kind of situations. For example, if you're moving to university in September, you might be feeling a similar way. I know I certainly felt a similar way when I was moving to uni 4 years ago. And I just wanted to share some advice that has actually really helped me in the past few days. And it was Sid that actually shared this with me. And he basically said that the best thing you can do is just focus on one thing at a time, or one day at a time, however you want to break it down. Because my problem is that I focus way too much on the big picture stuff, and when the big picture is uncertain, that's what really stresses me out. But if you just focus on one detail at a time and something that you can control, it suddenly makes the whole thing seem a lot more manageable. So the day before we moved, when I was feeling really stressed, Sid said, just focus on packing, just focus on traveling tomorrow, and then everything else will sort of work itself out afterwards. If you're moving to uni in September, one of those things that you could focus on is finding your flatmates and chatting to them before you move in. I did this, although it was such a faff for me to find them. I had to search through so many different Facebook groups where people were talking about different things. But if you're staying in a Unite Students accommodation, they have actually solved this problem perfectly, because you can directly connect with your future flatmates in the My Unite app via the chat tool. And I remember as soon as I got to know my flatmates a bit, I felt so much more at ease, because it just felt like one less thing to think about. And I felt then less worried about the moving day and what they were going to be like, and are they going to be there, blah, blah, blah. Also on the My Unite app, you can manage your stay in other ways. So you can log maintenance requests, get notified when a parcel is delivered to you. So basically just lots more ways that you can feel a little bit more under control and know that Unite Students is taking care of things for you, so you don't need to worry about everything yourself. So definitely check out Unite Students if you're on the hunt for somewhere to live whilst at uni. They've got accommodation all over the UK in great locations. They offer both studio and shared flats, and all bills, security and facilities are included in the price. And obviously that also gives you access to the My Unite app to connect with your future flatmates. I'll leave some more information linked down below in the description. So we've seemed to have made friends with the neighbourhood cat. Hello. Not sure if we're allowed pets in our flat, but it's very cute. Hello. Or should I say hello? Guten Tag. Oh, you said it back. Okay, where are you going now?
What's cat in German?
Ein Katze.
Eine.
Eine Katze.
Yeah.
Just having a sniff around. Oh, the toilet seat's not open, is it? Right, no.
You're not going to jump in the toilet, man.
No jumping in the toilet.
He's clever than that. He's not going to jump in the toilet.
Our first friend. Supermarket, and I also went and ordered my first ever coffee in German. And this is the first bit of German that I have spoken not in a class, so actually just in public. And I basically got stage fright. The whole way to the coffee shop, I was literally practicing the phrase, Ich Hätte gern. Oh, I think I said...
Ich hätte gern.
Oh God, I said that completely wrong then. Ich hätte gern ein Cappuccino mit Hafermilch, bitte. That's what I wanted to say. Got to the counter, my mind went completely blank, and the poor girl was just staring at me like I'd gone mad because I was just gaping at the wall, thinking, oh my God, why have I completely forgotten what the phrase is? Anyway, did end up saying it in a very broken way, pronounced pretty much everything wrong, but I did get my coffee. It was all good, and she was lovely, and she was like, oh, it's really good that you're practicing. So that was my first bit of German public speaking. Could have gone better, but at least I've bit the bullet now and actually pushed myself to do it. My job for this afternoon now is to go to IKEA, because even though this flat is supposed to be fully furnished, we don't have a laundry basket or a laundry bag of any kind. So currently we're just throwing all of our dirty clothes into a pile on the floor, and I can't do that for 3 months. Like, I don't want to buy a lot for this flat because there is already a lot included and we're paying for all of that, but I feel like a laundry bag is an exception. The IKEA is about 6 miles away, I think, so I'm gonna have to get public transport the whole way there. I think it's a combination of S-Bahns and trams. It's gonna take me an hour to get there, so I think this is gonna be pretty much my whole afternoon. But who doesn't love a trip to IKEA? I feel like this is one of the best things about moving anywhere new.
When I saw you walking down that hill, head high and shoulders back, watching you was such a thrill. All that I could do was laugh. I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back. We were running on that open shore. No saddle on his back.
So I ended up getting a few extra bits from IKEA that weren't on the list. One of which was this mirror, because we don't have a mirror in our bedroom at all. So I got this one, it was only 10 euros. And I also just got this little storage box, because this is my side of the bed and I don't have a bedside table. So I just had all of my stuff on the floor. I feel like it just makes everything look a lot neater, and it kind of covers the cables as well. And then I also got the laundry basket, and the only other thing I got was just a wooden spoon, because we didn't have a wooden spoon, and I feel like that's kind of an essential for cooking.
When an ecstasy came over me, and all that I could do was laugh. All that I couldn't hold it back. I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it back.
Good afternoon. It is Sunday today. It's currently 4 p.m. and I haven't really done a lot today because the weather has been so miserable. I would have liked to have gone out and done something. I've got so many recommendations for things to do while we're here, but the weather has just been so rubbish since we got here. But I'm getting a bit stir crazy, so while Sid's going to the gym, I'm gonna head to a coffee shop or somewhere close by just to get myself out of the house for a bit. So hopefully I find somewhere nice, and maybe I'll give ordering coffee in German another go.